we interrupt our scheduled videos for this one. Yeah, I was going to do the mystery box stuff, but my god, I was not expecting to get these in, and I want to show them to you immediately. You may remember some time ago I mentioned that way back in the midst of time, before YouTube was a thing, I had a couple of rip-off Tekken 3 figures from Poundland. Very, very cheap generic things, different heads, crap artwork, the usual sort of knockoff stuff. Well, I unfortunately didn't keep them, and was looking to get hold of some, because I remember them being amusing, and my goggly goodness, they have been found in the wild. The wilds of Australia. They have literally been sent over from the other side of the planet by viewer Shane. Thank you, viewer Shane, because now we can all finally see in their glory Dragon Fighter. Dun 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 dun, they fight dragons all day long, but only for ages 5 and up. That's the theme tune they'll have if they ever have a cartoon show. Yeah, this one is quite obvious. Well, I was going to say quite obviously, I'm not actually sure. I'm guessing it's martial law. Although if it is properly Tekken 3, it would be forest law. But the artwork and that make me think more martial law. I'll be honest, I imagine the people who made this didn't give a flying shit. And so, neither should we, really. The artwork is a thing of beauty. There is Devil Kazuya, looking kind of under-detailed. There is, well, that one's got to be martial law, surely, doing his obvious Bruce Lee thing. I believe that's Kazuya, or an attempt at it anyway. Paul Phoenix, who for some reason has merged with Guile from Street Fighter in some sort of horrific transporter accident. Just under the man's arm that you can't quite see there is King. I actually had that one. It was exactly the same as this figure, but with a panther head. You'd never guess, would you? Also, he's a leopard, not a panther, isn't he? Who's a panther? There's a panther one, isn't there? Is that Armor King? I don't know. I've confused myself. Let's have a look at Yoshimitsu's head, which they apparently couldn't draw, so they just cut out of some official artwork and glued on. Well done, guys. It's that kind of work. I actually had the Yoshimitsu one as well, and that was pretty good. It was actually quite a good detailed head on it. But here is the figure itself. Let's start at the bottom with generic legs, with a bit of paintwork on to make it look more martial artist shoe sort of thing. Going up to disturbingly ripped body and arms that are a different colour. One in pose, so he can hold his nunchaka and his spoon or harp. I was trying to say spear and harpoon together there, and it came out as spoon. If you are eating with spoons like that in your house, I would strongly recommend you buy new cutlery very quickly. Yeah, it's a spear or harpoon. And the face. Not actually that bad. I remember them being quite well sculpted and moulded, and I'm not far off. I'm not going to say it's like, you know, artwork which will be ending up in the Louvre or something, but possibly in the loo. God, he looks angry, doesn't he? Actually, he looks a bit like he's sucking on a lemon or something, and he's desperately trying not to react, like he's on some sort of game show or something. Anyway, here's the really, really joyous one. This one is actually worse than any of the others I remembered. It's their attempt at Paul Phoenix, stroke Guile, kind of. Oh yeah, this has got to be one of Gary Busey's missing sons or something. Absolutely wonderful. He's got the big old flat top haircut. Not quite as big as in the Mutant there, but I don't think anything could be without incurring a massive plastic bill. But my favourite thing are his disturbingly flesh-coloured trousers, which makes it look a little bit like he's naked from the waist down. Well done there, Dragon Fighter people. Just get that in again. I can't get enough of that. Absolutely beautiful. Turn it upside down, clean the floor with him. The back of the packet, by the way, is literally just cardboard with nothing on. But there we are. They have finally been found. After years of people linking me to official Tekken 3 figures, despite the fact I'd clearly said they were called Dragon Fighter and were unofficial, we finally have them. This was item number 1877, whereas this, in contrast, was item number 1877, because of course they all have the same bloody backing card. Even got the sad onion in the corner. Absolutely wonderful. Well, they do exist, and I can only hope that Poundland one day gets rid of all the quality merchandise they sell these days and start knocking out stuff like this and Galaxy Empire again.
Subscribe for more.